Right, so a bit of another walk, and I've decided I'm going to walk from Sutton on Sea to Queen's Park. So I've done Queen's Park to Mablethorpe, and this is the other stretch. But I've parked here in the Broadway Pay and Display car park, and you can park motorhomes here, camper vans and things like that. There's no height barriers, so there's a moho there. There are no barriers or any height restrictions or anything like that. That's the tariffs. So we are just literally just outside of Sutton on Sea, and I've got Russia with me. I'll start filming, I think I'll start the vlog properly once we're on the seawall on the top promenade, and we'll go for another little walk. Russia, you're getting very excited, girl. What have you got the sniff off? It's very strange. She sometimes just has a scent, and she's just like a dog on a mission. Right, let's get up to the prom. Should have mentioned, just here by the car park there are public toilets as well, so if you need a toilet visit before you start the walk, or at the end of it, you've got public conveniences. Okay, I won't film this bit. We've filmed here a number of times. Some memorials here. And we're starting our walk from here, and no children in the paddling pool. It's all very, very quiet. So it's another one. Okay, we'll make our way up to the again, bit of a hill, but fully accessible if you're on a mobility scooter or wheelchair or anything like that. And so I'm filming this. It's Sunday. A lot of places may be closed, and we're just going to take the promenade walk. So the beach bar and cafe is open. A bit blustery today, nobody's outside. We're just on the walk, and there's plenty of people walking up and people walking down. Right. So we have bought you in the past on this walk. Dog bag. Looking at the beach huts, all different ones here. And then we were walking right alongside the beach. So no dogs allowed on this stretch where we are at the moment. There's the sea on that side as we walk along. Oh, that's really weird. I just come to here and the wind's just randomly really dropped. How strange is that? That's a bit strange. Okay. Beach hut called Seaweeds and one called Driftwoods. Put my coat on today because there's rain on the forecast, and yesterday I very nearly got caught in a bit of a shower. Okay, let's keep going. For sale, 6-bedroom detached house with a beach hut plot. So buy the house. Yeah, beach hut, and the beach huts are about 30 grand. Madness. So again, it's a nice easy walk, this one. It's all level, no hills, and it's a proper hard standing walk. So you can come down here on a skateboard. mobility scooter or whatever, and follow it along easily. Oh, Rasher, too many dog sniffs for you, Rash. So you can start your trip, as I say, the other way around. You can go from Queen's Park and park and then walk this way, or this way and walk that way. And fortunately at both ends there's public toilets, so if you even get to Queen's Park now, there's loos there, and obviously cafes very close by and things like that. Tabletop sail. And the wind's quite warm, isn't it, Rash? It's not a cold wind, is it? And these are just random beach huts. So if you did want to get onto the beach, there's various access points. Come on, Russia. Well, at the moment, this section not dog friendly because we're still in September. Another little beach hut all on its own, and again at night this is lit up. It has got street lighting and things like that. Rasher, you daft dog. And it looks quite pretty, to be honest, when it's all lit up. We walked all the way from down there, and Skegness that way. The footpath here, just try and see what this says on this sign. Public toilets, Good Friday to the 30th of September, and at the weekends, they're only open at the weekend, so there's loos down there, you probably can't see. And then we've got some more beach huts here now. Now we're coming into, and now you get to a bit of a cut-off area, and when you get to here, so this one here now, you haven't got any restrictions on this side, but that one there, you have still got the dog restrictions on it. Hang on a minute. Leave.
Come on.
Leave.
Chief.
Leave. Dog off the lead. Another long row of beach huts. Oh. So if we did want, or if you did want now, you could bring your dog down onto the beach here. There's an access point just coming up. So there's your steps up and onto the beach, and so you have got this bit of a sea defence wall down here. And it looks like there's a for sale sign on one of these up here. Number of benches to sit down on if you want a break. And there are also rubbish bins all the way down as well. Whew. This one is for sale. So let's look in that direction. Promenade cycleway, so you can cycle here, but obviously give way to pedestrians. And for my Welsh viewers, anybody in Wales that watches these, Drakeford would love this. Oh look, street lights. 20 miles an hour. Wherever you see a street light, you've got to do 20 miles an hour. I bet a bicycle could do more than that down here. Sorry, political, should Neil zip that. Yeah, Drakeford, let's not even go there with that muppet. Right, there are other public footpaths onto here to get access to the walk, with lots of caravan. In fact, I'll take you have a quick look. Lots of caravan parks. Up. Right, Rash, I'm not going to overwalk you, are we? Hey, you've been a good girl. Oh, back to work tomorrow as well. So another bench coming up, and another public footpaths again from these caravan parks, and beach access points as well. There's a few people actually on the beach here now. Want to know the story of this beach? Chat with me with this QR code or text "Hello Beach" to 100s of statics and a dog bin. Camera was off then. There's just a guy walking along the wall. Here goes, hello, campsite warden. He just carried on walking. No idea who that was. I just found a puddle. She always drinks out of puddles if it's fresh water. Come on, where are we going? So what she's doing. Come on, good girl. This sort of promenade, these walks that I've just been doing the last couple of days, if you did have a bicycle, even an electric bicycle, yeah, you could come for miles. You could literally go all the way from Skegness all the way down to Maybo, without doing your steps like I'm getting in. So I got these grass little duney type things. We're coming to the end of them now. Another beach access point, and then we're back down to Golden Sands again. I can see Queen's Park in the distance. You won't be able to see that on the GoPro. Whew. Being a bit strange. She's taken herself. She doesn't normally like water in any shape or form, but she's having obviously drinks, fresh water, and having a bit of a paddle. I'm guessing cooling off her pores a bit. Come quite a long way. Actually, I'm not going to come there. I'm going to get my feet too wet. We're going to go this way. Come on, girl. Good girl. There's a council vehicle passing. This is on a Sunday. Emptying all the bins on a Sunday, out of holiday season. You don't get that back at home, do you? Absolutely. Don't get it back at home at all. Okay. So, there you go. Bin's been emptied. Look at that. Excellent. Right, so we're coming to the beach huts, which are sort of near the entrance to Queen's Park. Got fly on my glasses. Oh, get off me. And so we'll probably just have a sit down for 5 minutes on a bench and have a rest, I think. And I've got a bench coming right up. So there are the apartments which are at the side of the Queen's Park where the car park is, that you did on one of my previous walks, and you've seen these beach huts here. So walked up here with Sandra in the past, and there's a bench there, and we're gonna go and park our bum for a moment. Come on, have a rest for 5 minutes, have a sniff, good girl. So there's people down there on the beach, again you probably can't see, on the way to Mabo, and as I say, we've come all the way down there, and I think we'll have a sit down for 5 or 10 minutes and do a little bit of people watching. Let's watch the world go by. Right, we are going to head and walk back. So we've come as far as the beach huts, which are at the top of Queen's Park that you'll see from the road when you drive in. So sure what that one is there, it's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? And say Queen's Park, more toilets and a cafe and everything that way. What we're going to do, we're going to head back and conclude this walk. Too many whittles, Rasha, too many whittles. Good girl. Now, a lot of bounce in your step today, Rash. There's the beach. Waves all crashing down. So this is another car parking area here. If you know the area, you'll know where I am. There's the Ming Chef, the Chinese takeaway. Here you've got these shelters, some car parking spaces here, and there's a bar there as well. I'm not too sure what the name of that car park is. For those that know will know, and especially if you drive up and down the road, you know exactly where I am. A few people walking along the tide line, walking the dogs, some dogs swimming in the sea. And it's got quite breezy, but it's a warm wind. It's not a cold, it's not a bitterly easterly wind, it's quite warm. Somebody coming down here on an e-bike. Rasha hasn't stopped for a drink because she's not having a paddle now, are you, Rash? Hey, you're leading the way back to the car. Good girl. Rasha, the end is in sight. I will do a step count once I'm at the end of this, give a rough idea of how many steps I've done. But I'm just making an observation here. So you see these lamps? There's blue, and they're all blue, but coming up, you won't be able to see at the minute, that in 2 lamps I've got an orange one. Anybody got any idea why one's orange and all the other ones are blue? Yeah, bit peculiar that. So one there, orange. Very strange. Right, so back where we started, and that's the paddling pool. So for information, I've just done about 6,500 steps. I'm a fairly brisk walker, so that's each way is about half an hour for me walking, so maybe allow 40 minutes, and it's approximately a little bit under 2.5 kilometers walk, that one. So nice and level, as I say, nice and peaceful. Rasha's enjoyed it, haven't you, Rasha? And again, not overdoing things with Rasha. An hour walk maximum is what we're looking for. That's where we are now. So I'll wrap this off as ever. If you've not already done so, you can subscribe to my channel, smashing the like button, the thumbs up button, helps me grow the channel. Hope you've enjoyed that one. This is on a playlist of a number of walks I've been doing, so do check out the playlist. Look after yourselves, stay tuned in, and look out for another vlog coming very, very soon to a screen near you.